Hey guys, Mindez here playing some Professor Layton vs Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. Voice still not 100%. Recording this straight after the first one. I'm probably only going to record these two today. And let my voice recharge so I can record some more tomorrow. Episode 2, London! Ace Attorney in London Part 2. I'm guessing at some point we're going to be going back to Labyrinthia, but for now, to Tower Bridge! We're going to, be touring everywhere we've already been, aren't we? Oh, we'll probably see Chelmy and Barton. Wait. Yeah, Chelmy and Barton are in there. Wait. Are they? I can't remember. It's been so long. Wow, it's been ages since we were last here, Professor! Oh, I think I remember this place. Isn't this... That's right. This is where we came right after we were snatched away by witches. In fact, it's where our investigations began. There seems to be a lot of people around given the time of day. I've seen a bunch of other people wearing top hats just like you, Professor. Has there been some kind of English top hat revival? When is this set? When is this set? Not of note. Perhaps there was a wedding. At any rate, I thought I'd introduce you to some places related to last year's incident. Wow, that sounds like fun. Right, Nick? Well then, without any further ado, shall we make our way to the next location? Yeah, we're pretty much just going to go everywhere we've already been. Ah! This is where we ran into the Great Witch, isn't it? This is where we somehow found a secret passage that nobody else has found in the entire history of Tower Bridge. Hooray! Eve was really on top form that night, wasn't she? You said it! That scene was super intense. My eyes were totally glued to the screen. Oh god, yes. Our next stop is a famous London park. Oh, you mean the park where Carmine and I were trying to escape from the witch in his car? That must be where that crazy crash happened, right? After that, Carmine took his leave for the rest of the game. If we're lucky, the park should still be open this time. There's something I'd like to show you all, but I better go ahead and get it ready. He's gonna go get a puzzle ready. That's what he's gonna do. Hey, check it out! It's that walled-in puzzle. If you solve the puzzle, you get to enter this spooky secret room. Ah yes, that puzzle was a little arduous, as I recall. Moving all those heavy blocks around was quite the physical challenge. I don't remember it. That's what I get for spending, months and months on a single LP. There's a bit of crowd around it, so I'm not sure we can get much nearer. Yup, tons of top hats here too. I can't even see the pass on the wall. Not to worry, let's head towards the park instead. Although now the mysterious accident has been cleared away, there's nothing particularly eye-catching about it. It's just a park! One of many in London. Of course it's still there. As if they'd bother to redraw the frame. What the... No, let's just figure out a ridiculous in-world explanation for it. Whoa, no kidding, I didn't know cards could fly like that. This is most peculiar. I'm quite certain the accident has already been cleared away. Layton, what brings you here this evening? I want to say Chelmy or Barton. Chelmy! Alright, I was right. Left is Inspector Chelmy. Wow, the famous Inspector Chelmy! Pleased to meet you, sir. I can't imagine what you're all doing here. That mysterious incident has long since been cleared up. You say that, Inspector, but there would appear to be something rather out of place within that tree, would there not? Humph! Well, needless to say, Scotland Yard has no intention of divulging any such information to the likes of you lot. What a nice guy. There's the return of the ellipses! See? We're touring everything this game had to offer. All the ellipses. Look! More ellipses! This is like a recap. This is like the game in review. Ellipses version. There you go, I suppose it can't hurt to fill you in on the basics. That vehicle is what you might call a game set piece tourist attraction. Of course it is. Game set piece. All because of your game being such a big hit, of course. How flattering, I guess. Ever since your little collaboration was released, this right here has become a popular spot amongst fans. Tour guides are dressing up as the main characters and leading fans around on tours of the city. Oh god, it's a post Layton apocalyptic nightmare. That would explain it then. Nearly the reason behind us seeing so many top hats around this evening. Spot on, Layton. Believe it or not, those people are dressing up as you. They're cosplayers. Weirdos or what? Who dresses up as Layton? God. How intriguing. I imagine I must look like a fan as well. You might even say I'm impersonating myself. Layton's a celebrity now! See what about the car up there? Was that reconstructed for the tour? As I've said before, Scotland Yard has no intention of divulging any information on the matter. None! But you know, if you just stand there and say ellipses at me, then obviously I'll tell you everything. That's how the police works in this country. Well, I suppose just a little scrap of info is only fair. That vehicle is what you might call the main tourist magnet to this whole bleeding park. Tourist magnets? You heard me right. They felt something really memorable was needed at the end of the tour, see? So Sunrise Park decided they called on a bit of audience participation to recreate the accident as the tour's grand finale. Audience participation. Wait, recreate the accident? As in, hey, let's throw this car into a tree again? Recreate? No way! I'll tell you, some of these game fans are as brave as a bobby. First they drive along a predetermined course. And that stone statue over there gets up and chucks the vehicle and its occupants into this tree. Into that tree. Precisely as possible. This is so ridiculous! What the hell? See, the actual main storyline of this game, I think, was about as sensible as Layton gets for a grand reveal. And then they do this! I mean, don't get me wrong, I'd love it if this was the case, but, you know... strangely enough, it's not. I thought I'd just put that out there, just in case there's any, like, Americans watching, you know... This is not true. This is not a documentary about how a sudden Layton and Wright craze swept the nation. I mean, unfortunately, that's not happened yet, to my knowledge. I was kind of hoping you'd say something a little more reassuring, like with flawless precision. You know that vehicle was thrown into the tree just a moment ago. Of course it was. Of course it was. I'm astonished that such a plan could manage to obtain approval. Well, you know, Londoners, they're all dead elves at heart. It's pretty popular with the folk over at Scotland Yard, too. Yeah, well, when you've got Boris Johnson as a mayor, I'm pretty sure he'd accept anything. But doesn't it strike anyone as a little weird? Weird? What do you mean by that, Missy? That statue was supposed to have been moved by witchcraft, wasn't it? But there's no such thing as witchcraft here in London. That's right. How do you explain that, Inspector? Listen, you lot, how many times do I need to say it? I have no intention of divulging that kind of sensitive information. Have they moved the giant machines? Have they drugged the entire population of London to not see the giant machines? Yeah, that's what they've done, isn't it? This game needs to get even more crazy at this point. Hey, I suppose just a little hint wouldn't be out of order, but this is the last time you hear me. Now, anyone who clears this game already knows that magic isn't the real deal. Exactly. Well, the truth is, the stone bloke over there is in fact a robotic bloke created with the very latest ultra-advanced technology. Of course he is. Of course. That makes all the sense in the world. It just happens that research has been carried out day and night over at LeBron Inc. in order to make magic a reality. That statue is a prototype that came about through their research. Of course it is! Of course! It all makes sense, but what's the prototype like that doing here? These Brown were rich enough to buy up that part of the park. But why would they go placing a statue like that in the park? There's a good reason for that. You see, when that upstart detective feels like a speller in fled Labyrinthia, they need some way of grabbing his car and lobbing it into a tree. That's so improbable. Yeah. He says what we're all thinking. Funny you should say that. LeBron's corporate slogan is making the impossible improbable. If I may interject, what exactly is that robot picking up tourist cars and throwing them into that tree? Why not investigate yourself, Layton? Puzzle time? Well, apparently the president of Liberalum... I am struggling reading today. Oh my god. Yeah, this is going to be the last one I record, because I need to recover from today. The president of Liberalum is no longer in need of magic, so he's donated the statue to the people of London. So that it can throw people's cars into a tree. Inspector Chalmers, do you mind if I ask you something? What is it? You've been telling us since the start that you have no intention of divulging any information. But now it kind of feels like you've told us everything. I mean, why make such a big deal about divulging things if you're just going to tell us anyway? I didn't think of that! He's just having a sudden epiphany. Do you have any idea what you've just said? Don't not understand the whole fierce, authoritative hierarchy going on between Layton and me. Authoritative hierarchy? I always have to say something like, keep your nose out of police affairs, Layton. Even though everyone already knows from the start which of us is more talented. Oh, poor Chalmy. Right, I guess. To be downright honest, I'd be more than happy to tell Layton everything I know, but I can't just do that now, can I? That would be too simple. I've got to stand firm under the steely gaze of all the players and put on an air of superiority. That's my sad fate as Layton's rival. No kidding! Well, sounds like that's a weight off your shoulder, Inspector. It's good to vent a little once in a while. I mean, this is a special episode after all. These episodes are very special. That's certainly the word to describe them. Inspector, you needn't think about things so much. It's certainly not something worth worrying about. In truth, I have never once considered you to be my rival. I am clearly on a higher level than you as it is. I mean, we're obviously not rivals, jeez. Ellipses, 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 ellipses. What the devil is that supposed to mean? Tell me, what are you getting at? He definitely meant it in an insulting way. My dear Inspector Chelmy, it simply means that I see you not as a rival, but rather as a friend. As a friend, you say? Well, yes, that's just what I was getting at. Chelmy starts to tear up. A single tear rolls down his eye into his moustache. Is it me, or has anyone noticed those long, awkward pauses between Inspector Chelmy's answers? And they're called ellipses! I'd abandon that line of questioning if I were you, Maya. There's still a conspiracy going on with the ellipses. That's going to be the focus of Professor Layton versus the Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney 2. It's the attack of the mutant ellipses. Normally, of course, that kind of free-flowing information only comes from Constable Barton. Constable Barton, you say? He's the one who gives too much away, meaning I have to say something like, "Oh, shut it, Barton, I'll do the talking." But he's not around today, which is why I felt the need to pause, and saw the uncomfortable silences before I answered. Now that you mention it, Constable Barton is rather conspicuous by his absence this evening. He's got to make an appearance, come on. Barton's got to be here. We can't have the special episodes without Barton. I demand Barton. Speaking of being absent, what about Luke? We haven't seen him since he left us and went on ahead. Hey, that's right! Luke! Hey, Luke! Don't tell me you've been abducted by a witch. That's what we've been through. Fear not, Miss Fay. I can assure you he's quite alright. What do you mean, Mr. Layton? If you're concerned about Luke's whereabouts, then I have something that may be able to offer some clarity. Huh? Does that mean what I think it means? A puzzle? It's time for a puzzle! I came with puzzles. Whose puzzle is this going to be? It would appear that before Luke went on ahead, he left us a message. If we solve this puzzle, we'll no doubt gain important clue as to his current whereabouts. Alrighty. So this is Maya's puzzle. Puzzle number 72! I missed the name. Oh my god, I missed the name. I don't know what the name of the puzzle is, guys. Oh well, we'll see in a moment. A flock of parrots has a message to convey. Each different passage has a word they just love to get across, but unfortunately they're all speaking at once. That means their message is getting a bit scrambled. Work out which parrot is saying what and see if you can decipher the message. Just make sure you're listening to the right parrots. Oh boy! The message is going to be, remember to drink your Ovaltine. Dark Afternoon loves his tea. Layton loves his dark tea. Layton and his Dark Afternoon. That's an adult-rated adventure that's like only available. That I couldn't possibly LP. I can't possibly LP it because it goes against YouTube's terms and service. Layton dark chocolate and tea. Layton loves his dark afternoon chocolate. Layton loves his dark tea. Dark Afternoon loves his tea. Okay, first two. What are the common parrots between these two? Loves his tea. So there should be three that are common. That is the middle one, the top left one, and the top right one. Wait, no, they're all... Oh, wait, yeah, like... Loves his tea. Okay, Dark loves his tea are all in that. So Layton has to be the red one. Red one is Layton. And the green one with the like turban thing on has to be Afternoon. Okay. Wait, which one's the actual, like... Which one's the actual... Alright, so, okay, there we go. So, the red one's got to be Layton. Green one with the turban has to be... did we see what that one was? Okay, green one with the turban has to be Afternoon. Layton, Afternoon. Let's see. What's the difference between this... Okay, this one and the... Like, one of the three. So they've both got the yellow one, they've both got the turban one. They've both got those two. So the difference is... that orange one with the origami hat. Okay, orange one with the origami hat has to be T. And the blue one with the straw thingy hat thingy has to be chocolate. Are any of those in the final message? Yes. It's going to be Layton loves his afternoon tea. Like, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the... Which ones have got his in? Those four. So... Yeah, it's the orange one with the green hat with the yellow wings. Yeah, which is his. Obviously! Layton loves his afternoon tea. That's a great message. Yeah, that tells us exactly where Luke has gone. Exactly where Luke has gone. Absolutely. And you know, we all know where Layton's gone now. I don't know what I'm going to do about that puzzle, because it was kind of... I don't know. I'm pretty sure you'll leave it. So Layton loves his afternoon tea is meant to be some kind of clue. Wait a sec, the obvious, Luke. Yes, we all know Miss Layton loves his tea. I'd hardly call it a revelation. Oh, indeed, it would seem there was no clue to be had after all. Layton's like, what the hell? Where's the place his Barton got to anyway? I could have sworn he was here when that youngster arrived. Oh, so Luke did come to this park after all? And guys, remember what he said? There's something I want to show you all, but I've got to jolly well get it ready. There's something I want to show you all, but I've got to jolly well get it ready first, governors! Or something like that. To me, that something sounds like it can only refer to one thing. Is he the one in the car? Remind me what was it you said a moment ago, Inspector? Something about that attraction being popular amongst your colleagues at Scotland Yard. Well, yes, I remember saying that alright, but what are you suggesting? Do you think there's something you want to show us in this attraction could be the same thing? Barton's in the car with Luke, right? Oh no, what should we do? Luke! Luke, are you in there? Oh my god, I don't know what the hell. Oh, I think I hear something going from the top of the tree. Ellipses. Professor! Yeah, I'm sure that this attraction is very safe for children. You know, people in Layton games have a history of not letting children get into trouble, right? I mean, they do run the black market and everything, so I guess they can handle themselves. How are we supposed to get down from up here? Ellipses. Well, at least it looks okay, thank goodness. And that's going to be the end for episode 2. Oh my god, these are just so stupid. See, the first episode kind of tried to hide it throughout most of it. It was like, yeah, this is normal, you know, Wright's coming over, and, you know, Maya's coming over, Isabela's coming over. Yeah, great, we'll have a reunion, we'll have a nice in-character reunion, break the fourth wall a couple times, make Ace Attorney references, and then this one's just like, nope, no. It's like, I have no intention of taking this seriously whatsoever. Shu Takumi is just like, you know what, whatever. It's my day off, I'm just gonna write, like, the most ridiculous fanfiction-y stuff you've ever heard. I have been Mindez. This has been probably one of the greatest, like, end games of a Layton game I've ever seen, and we are about a sixth of the way through it. Oh, I'm so happy. When we return, another visit! Is that going to mean we're going to go back to Labyrinthia? Who can say? I've been, as it's been, Layton Endgame. Yet more coughing because I'm a horrible, horrible person that doesn't tell his hair at all, his coughs every, like, 5 seconds. See you next time, folks.